So that brings us up to the present. I wonder if you'd be willing to comment on the future.
Well, South Africa is a remarkable place. It attracts a lot of attention and a lot of criticism. It's a very young country. I mean, if this was the United States, we're 18 years past our negotiated constitution. That would put the US in about 1794. And if you think of the things that happened in the United States to bed down what is the democracy that it is today, which included quite a nasty civil war in 1860 to 65, we've got a long way to go. We're a young country, a teenager. We have a constitution that's the envy of the world. Most people believe in it. We have the rule of law. We have a very robust financial system and a national balance sheet that's as strong as any other one. We have a habit of compromise, and we have an ability to change settings in our country, rules of the game, the rules of the laws or the ways we behave. Radical changes that would cause disruption and wars elsewhere, we accept with remarkable nonchalance. We've been through incredible changes. We've got an ability to manage risk that's unusual, great diversity in the society. And if we are not entirely pleased with the governance of our country, if there's incipient corruption and waste of public resources, if there's cronyism and some failures in public management, if there's a lack of cohesion and interaction between key sectors, traditional, largely white business, emerging aspirant, young black professionals, then these are things that we're learning how to deal with, and learning in an unusual way. And we have a stability and a moderate political currency that is really quite a positive force for stability in the country. We will solve our problems. There are two problems here that are intractable and really serious that we have to deal with and may cause us real trouble in the next 20 years. And one of them is education. We've not managed to modernize and improve our education system, and so we're providing a poor quality of education to the 1 million kids a year that go through each year of school, the 50 million kids in school in a population of 50 million. We've got massive unemployment. I mean, our youth unemployment for people under 25 is over 50%, and there are 700,000 people joining that group every year. We have little prospect of employment.
So really it's the challenge of the transition of the poor classes.
So we need to transfer our economy so that it creates more jobs. We've got to improve our education system so people are fit to work in the modern economy, in the modern world. And we've got to take advantage of this growth path that faces Africa for the next 25 years. Africa in 2050 is going to have half the people in the world under 25. It'll either be the new Far East, the new China, Southeast Asia boom where work and energy is going, or it'll be a mess. It's more likely to be the former. And South Africa at the moment is half of Africa's economy, although it's losing that leadership role rapidly because we're busy struggling with transformation issues. But we're still a highly sophisticated, well-served economy with good human and physical infrastructure. We can improve it. We certainly need to improve it. We need to unblock a lot of conflict issues that are sort of holding us back, not least in capitalizing our mining industry and meeting the opportunity that faces us to export to the growing economies of the Far East. But we've really got to wake up and start moving if we're going to take advantage of that growth, or others are going to do it instead of us, and we'll lose out to Nigeria, Angola, and other countries. And we want to partner with them and play our role. We have every opportunity and right to be a leader in Africa, but financially and skills. And that's our opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and it should be a sufficient opportunity for us to meet our unemployment problems when it comes back to improving the quality of our education, which can only be done by partnership between public sector, private sector, labour, and communities. Our parents. And that's our challenge. That's what we're all working on.